topic is going to be on the run game in the air raid offense. My name is Shawn Holley. I coach offensive line and defensive line at River Valley High School in Mohave Valley, Arizona. Just a little, let me do my slideshow here from beginning. Okay. Just a little about me. I'm 26. I graduated from Elizabeth City State University in North Carolina. I got my Master of Arts in Coaching this year, actually. I teach health and phys ed, and I'm air raid certified, which is why I'm presenting about run game in the air raid offense today. So these are the main concepts that you see in the air raid offense today. And we're gonna stick more, since this is geared toward offensive line. We're gonna stick towards the blocking, like the what's the word I'm looking for? Responsibility for for each lineman. And we're gonna cover these 5 concepts: the draw, inside zone, dart. We call it pop, but it's really just the jet sweep. And one of my personal favorites, the GT counter. Okay, so the first run play we install is the draw. Okay, the offensive line's rules are very simple. The outside, the tackles, they pass set. We want to invite the rush of the defensive ends up the field. And then after maybe about a solid count, the center and the guards, they'll pass set as well, but then they will shoot forward and they'll take care of the defensive tackles and the Mike linebacker. Okay, so and really it really depends on which linebacker is more of a threat. But usually the will linebacker is kind of apexing out to cover a slot, and the Mike usually stays put in the box. So that's why I typically tell my centers and guards, hey, look for the Mike. If he's not in the box, whichever linebacker is in the box is the one we want to take care of. So we got a few film clips that I can show you. And this is Washington State when Mike Leach was the head coach there. He was there for like a long time, and he ran draw the same way. Like, so the tackles will pass set, okay, and you'll see these ends, they'll rush outside, which is what we want, and we'll have them, the center and the guards, they'll pass set for a count, and then they'll explode forward. Like, this guy will be on this tackle, we'll get a guy on this tackle, and since this backer is so far away, we'll pass set and then double team this guy onto this backer, just like we would on inside zone. But in this play, this guy actually ends up making the play. So maybe, like, I don't know, come off the double team sooner, or anything like that. But let's roll it here, and you'll see they didn't get up to the next level quick enough. So you got to coach your guys up and tell them, hey, we can double team on this, but we've got to get to that second level. We got to get there quicker, because most of these guys, they're going to be in pass rush mode, and they'll probably end up over pursuing the play, just like 99 did right there. Okay, just right here. He's in pass rush mode. He over pursues it. So the running back's gone, but the backer makes the play. Okay, so we got to get to that second level sooner. All right, so that's our draw play. Inside zone. Okay, offensive line rules. If we're covered, okay, meaning there's a down lineman between head up on you and head up on the next lineman. Okay, that's covered. So if you're covered, you're going to execute what we call an inside drive. All right, so you're going to focus on one half of his body, the half that's closest to you, and just inside drive it. Okay, if you're uncovered, that means there's no down lineman between head up on you and head up on the next lineman next to you. Okay, we'll take a reach step to the play side, and we'll anticipate a slanting lineman. Okay, if there's no slant, okay, within like your first 2 to 3 steps, then we want to get to the second level. Okay, so those are our rules for inside zone. Very simple, very easy to teach. And we'll get some film clips here. So what Mike Leach did with this one is he actually used the second back as a lead back. So 21 here is going to be the ball carrier. So we're all going to step that way. Okay, we're covered here. So we're going to inside drive. We're covered here. We're going to inside drive. We aren't covered here, and there's no slanting lineman. So we're going to go ahead and climb to the second level. We're covered here. All right, and we're covered here. All right, and this back is gonna lead and seal this edge here. Okay, so let's look at some. Let's run this and see what it looks like. Okay, pretty good stuff. All right, and on the end zone view. All right, again, we'll just step. It's not a pick it up, put it down step. It's more of like a 6-inch just zone step towards your gap. Okay, so if I'm this tackle here, all right, we got A, B, C. If I'm this tackle, I'm gonna take a 6-inch diagonal step to this gap and cut this guy off. That's pretty much all a zone step is. So we're covered here. We'll take him. It wasn't a read, so one adjustment you could make is just to take that outside guy and just push him out since it wasn't a read. But normally in my offense, how I teach it, we'll read that backside in. So he'll just zone step to the play side and either double or get to the second level. Okay, so that's inside zone. Dart. Okay, dart is a gap scheme play. We use a pulling tackle. It's very similar to A-gap power, but we pull a tackle instead of a guard. Now, if I wanted to run A-gap power, I would use dart, but I would just tag it G, G dart. Okay, so the guard skip pulls instead of the tackle. All right, it's very similar to A-gap power. So basic offensive line rules: backside tackle will skip pull and lead. We'll look for the play side linebacker. Okay, backside guard will execute a base block. Center and play side guard will do a half-man combo on the one technique to the mic, and the play side tackle, we want to pass set and influence that end man on the line of scrimmage to outside rush. Okay, his rule will be the same as on draw. Okay, so we got some film clips here. All right, we'll watch the wide view, and then we'll go to the end zone view. That's a beautiful skip pull by that tackle, by the way. Okay, let's stop here. All right, so we gotta influence the outside rush here. All right, we're gonna get a double team here by the guard in the center. Get a base pickup on this end here, and we'll skip pull around to this backer number 32. Now, whichever the guard or the center, whoever comes off of this double team, will double team to 53. Okay, and we got the whole box taken care of. All right, so let's play it and see how it works. It's blocked beautifully. All right, and we get a big gain. Okay, very good. Good stuff. Okay, so jet or pop. It's just a little touch pass. Mike Leach called it pop, so I thought it was interesting how he named the play, so I kept it. Okay, so pop, offensive line, we're just bucket ripping and running away from the call. So basically, we're executing outside zone away from the jet action. Okay, and you'll see this on the film. All we're doing, we're going to move this guy right here into motion. We're going to touch pass. We're all just going to bucket, rip, and run. So bucket, rip, and run. Bucket, rip, and run. All the way down. Bucket, rip, and run. Bucket, rip, and run. Bucket, rip, and run. Okay, the reason for that is we want to influence all of these guys on the front. We want to influence them to think we're going to run outside zone to the opposite side. Okay, so we'll flip the ball to the receiver coming in motion and either fake the run, or in this particular case, this back will arc out and lead block for the jet, for the sweeper. Okay, so let's race all this, roll it. We'll see the motion, and everybody's just zone blocking the opposite way. Okay, if you got a really, really fast guy that can get to the edge quick and you want to find ways to get him the ball, this is a good way to do it. Okay, we all zone block away from the jet call. All right, it frees that defensive end for just a second, just enough for us to get the edge. Okay, that's a good play. All right, and the last one is my personal favorite. Okay, GT counter. It is a gap scheme play, and I just love this play because it hits really fast. It gives you two pulling linemen, and one leading up into the gap for the running back. Just a guy out there for him to cut off of. Okay, so offensive line rules are very basic. All right, so if you're a play side, you're down blocking. Okay, if there's no threat to your gap, you climb. If you're the play side guard and there's no threat in your gap, you'll get a half man combo with the center. Okay, so the rules, no matter the front, the rules won't change. Okay, and it's very simple to teach. So backside tackle, you down block, no threat, climb to the second level. Backside or play side guard, you down block, half man combo with the center if necessary. Center down blocks, half man combo with the guard if necessary. Now the backside guard is responsible for the pull and the kick out and the C gap defender, which is usually a defensive end. Okay, the backside tackle will skip pull just like he did on dart and lead looking for the play side linebacker. This is my football team out here in Mohave Valley. This is our JV team. Believe it or not, this is one of only 2 times we ran GT counter all season, and it hit very fast. So we actually faked the pop, and we'll have this guy who is one of our faster guys. He's coming in motion. Okay, we'll fake the jet there. And then we have our play side tackle. He's going down. Okay. He probably actually ends up getting on a linebacker. Our play side guard going down. Play side center going down. Okay. We double here to the backer. Guard pulls and kicks. This defensive end right here. Tackle skip pulls and leads for that linebacker. Running back will take a counter step and come right underneath the quarterback and take it all the way. Okay, so let's see what this looks like in live time. Fake the pop. Wide open. He doesn't even get touched for about a good 10, 15 yards. It's very well executed by our offensive line there. Okay. So since this is a video, if you want to shoot me any questions, I have my Twitter handle right there. There's all my contact information. And if you have any questions on any of the concepts that I went over today, please feel free to reach out.